Hey guys, thanks for checking the video out. I've got some really exciting news. I recently got in a TopOak 270-degree awning. We're going to go ahead and do a little unboxing and an install video. So before we go ahead and unbox it, we'll just go through how they packaged it. Came in a cardboard box. It seems pretty secure. I don't think I got any damage on it really. I'm going to apologize. I've got a very involved cat in my life, and he's going to be part of the video. So before we really get into this, I'm going to go ahead and show off my little knife. It's a Microtech Hellhound that I got a while back. I really only use it for things around the house because I don't want to risk losing it. Sometimes I'll wear it if I'm going out somewhere nice. Here's your box. So also in the box, we got some mounts, it appears. We've got mounts in the box. And then if I remember, I saw this guy. So I'm not sure what exactly. Oh, that's the little hammer. I saw that they include that. Alright, this is what it looks like. It's in pretty good shape. Doesn't seem to have any major defects. Well, any defects at all that I can really find. Some slight like miscoloring on the canvas, but I'm not really concerned with that. Then on the back, it's got lots of options for mounting. I'm not sure whether it came with the T-bolts or not to mount this. That's something we'll have to find out. So we're going to go ahead and open it up to possibly look for the T-bolts inside here. We'll see. Hopefully they're in here. Otherwise, I may have to come up with some myself. There is a bag of hardware here. Does not appear to be the T-bolts though. This looks like the cordage you would use to tie the tent down. We'll keep looking. There's more stuff over here. Feels like there's some hardware in here, so we'll take a look. So I've got another strap, another two straps. This looks like the cordage for the lights. You've got some sort of cam buckles, or they're probably to lock the legs down. I do have hardware here. I'm not sure what all mounts or what. We've got some brackets and possibly some spikes here. Yep. Ooh, spikes. It came with a ratcheting wrench and then a normal wrench. That's pretty handy. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spikes to nail down the ends of the tent. Or not the tent, but the canopy. Alright, I'm going to go over a quick how to install these brackets. The bottom of my tent is down here. So what you do is you put in a couple of the bolts that fit, and then you will take one of these bars that goes over it. Put these bars like this, and I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I'm going to leave everything loose on here, just loosely assemble it. That way I can carry it out to the truck and adjust it as needed. These bolts are honestly like way too long, but they'll work. Like I said, I'm keeping everything loose. That way I can adjust everything. I'm probably going to do just one, getting it close to tight, and then finish everything else and the rest on the truck. Alright guys, bear in mind with me, it's really cold out and I'm trying to do this by myself. So what I've done here is placed some bolts and nuts, and then I will try and hold this up and correlate them. We'll see how it goes. Alright guys, and as you can see, this was a real challenge for me. I would highly recommend having a second or even third person to be able to do this. 2 people to hold it up and 1 person to tighten the bolts would probably be best. But as you can see, it is possible to get done with 1 person. Alright guys, bear with me here. I'm going to go ahead and show you my first actual opening of the awning. But I later on recorded a second opening, one where I had fixed the zipper a little bit, which you'll see coming up here soon. And where I was just more acquainted with it. That way it wasn't the first time I had ever done it. This video is the first time I ever opened the awning. Got these little binders here that you'll attach to the awning and then tie it back to your truck or something somewhere. So I'm going to go ahead and do that as well. There it is, up. It's got poles that come down. You can spike it in the ground as well. Obviously the ground is frozen, so that's not going to happen. Let's wait. We'll try and find the USB bank, try and plug the lights in. Okay, so I've got the awning ready. It's all installed. It's not the final place. I'm going to end up moving it a little bit closer to the truck. As you can see over here, it hangs off a little bit. But I'll show you how I mounted it. I just ran 4 bolts through this track on my bed rack on both sides. But I would like to get this quite a bit closer to the actual truck. But yeah, this is it with the lights. It's nice. Seems like good quality. Especially for the money, a lot of the competition's between $700 and $900 for one of these, and this one's right around $500, I believe. And then this is a little misleading because this area over here is higher, so it looks like it's not as low. But in reality, the entire awning is probably every bit of 6 feet off the ground. Then it's also got stakes and wire ropes that you can attach here, and then bring a stake down and stake it however. So the little pouch seems to be able to hold the straps you need. Hopefully you'll be able to see it, I'm not sure, but it's right here. It's a little dark. So in this part right here, you'll see that I really struggled with the zipper. I think this is a combination of very cold temperatures as well as no lubrication on the zipper. Later on, I went ahead and got some zipper lube and put it on there, and the zipper functioned a lot better. Alright guys, I've got probably the most important thing you're going to see in any of these videos. But during the installation point of this video, I was not able to get this thing to close reliably or open. What I did was I forgot that I had this, but I have zipper lubricant. Right there. You can order it on Amazon. I have it for a cooler with a zip open top, but I remembered that I have it. And now this thing zips and unzips like butter. Particularly previously it had an issue right here. Now it's super smooth. What I'm going to show you guys, another little bit to help, is in here, as you can see, the awning is very close to where the zipper ends up. So something to help, if you're having problems zipping up the awning in the zipper, you can take your index finger, slide it in here, and then use it to push the awning away while you're zipping. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and try and deploy this now. We'll see if it's any easier than it was the other night. Which the zipper already feels a lot easier than it was. So I'm thinking that the extreme cold weather that we were dealing with the other night was actually causing an issue. I gotta be careful, there's a lot of ice down here. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and hook up the ends. Okay, this is it all deployed. My main criticism of it right now is that it doesn't quite seem level, but some of that issue could be in my bed rack itself. Back here, I can walk under it fine. There's no chances of me hitting my head, but as I walk this way, it's about head level. Now, there is some play in the brackets here. I don't know if the issue is there or if the issue is actually with my rack. my rack may not quite be 100% square. So that's an issue that I may have to find or figure out. But what I can do is I can just extend this and it should basically make up for that. Now I'm going to go ahead and hook up all the lights and show you how everything works. Reaching in the pocket here is where I'm storing my light cable. So on this cable, there are 3 short ones and 1 long one. The long one will go down here. And these 3 short ones will hook into these. Make sure there's no ice or anything in here. We'll hook this into the anchor. Now the lights work. I overall really like this setup. I cannot wait to get to use it to camp. I'm hoping to get to go camping here in 2 or 3 weeks. It's just been very, very cold lately, and I really don't have the desire to get out when it's this cold. It's about 1 degree all the way up to 20, and I'm just not quite made for that weather. All right, now I'll go ahead and pack it all up. First, we're going to start with putting our lights up. This is how I'm packing up my cable. Putting the cable back in the sleeve up here. You guys can bundle these up however you like. Well guys, thanks for watching. I really hope you found this video informative on the TopOak 170 degree awning. I'm really looking forward to getting to use this here pretty soon. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already.